All right, guys, this is Vinit from Edge Forex, and today is the Saturday, June 21st, 2025. And what an exciting markets we are in right now. Things are going absolutely bananas these days, all thanks to Mr. Trump, the war, and a lot of other things that are driving these markets. So today I'm just going to talk a bit about what happened in the past week, what's been driving the markets, and what I expect to happen going forward. So, of course, the biggest driving force for the markets this past week was the war between Israel and Iran, and that was driving the market, be it financial markets, be it forex market, be it oil, commodities, everything was being affected by the markets, by the war in the Middle East. And needless to say, things are only going to get more chaotic and more um, full of action and full of volatility going forward. So, just to give you guys a quick update, Trump comes out, initially says, hey, we're going to join the war, and then quickly changes his mind, saying that, hey, instead of us joining, I'm going to give it a 2 week wait period for talks to give talks a chance to see if they can come up with some kind of deal. And every time I hear Trump and deal, I get a cringe. So that's exactly what happened. So now Iran is saying, hey, we don't want any deal. We're now going to stop our uranium enrichment. So don't waste your time. If you want to fight, let's fight. Israel doesn't want to stop. So if neither of the parties they want to negotiate, why did you actually go in to begin with? So now Trump goes in initially saying that, hey, we're going to join the war. And next thing you know, commodities are shooting up, dollar is going high, everything as we expected. And then a few hours later, saying, okay, we'll give it a hiatus of, say, 2 weeks. And then the dollar comes crashing down, markets go haywire, nobody knows what's going on. Guys, even though war is chaos, markets hate uncertainty. Markets hate if they don't know what's happening, if they don't know what's coming. So that is what Trump is doing. He's creating chaos in the marketplace as if there isn't enough driven by the wars. That said, we have to be very nimble. We have to be very, very careful and on our toes when we are dealing with these kind of markets, especially when it comes to forex markets, because moves can happen very, very dramatically. As if you've been following me for the last few days, and I've been showing you, let me actually just show you on the chart that how fast dollar, bear with me guys 1 second, let me bring up EUR USD. So let me make this into a daily chart. Okay guys, so here you see dollar beginning of the year, Jan Feb time frame is sitting at par, like 101. So a dollar, a euro would get you 101, so $1.01. Now it's dropped 15%, guys, in the matter of 4 to 5 months. That is huge. I've said so many times that is huge when it comes to a reserve currency, when it comes to a currency of the top economy in the world, losing 15% of its purchasing power in a matter of 16 weeks. That is unheard of. That's losing 1% a week. That is absolutely crazy, guys. So now what has happened is the momentum is totally against the dollar. Everybody is hating the dollar. Everybody is dumping the dollar, and I've gone over the reasons why. Partially because of, not partially, actually, most of it because of the trade wars and the tariff wars, where nobody is sure, nobody is producing. So all of the dollars that were generated from the previous orders and the previous businesses now are dumping their dollars and converting them into their local currencies and buying US stocks. So there's so much chaos around the dollar, and I think things are in the process of turning around. So now that said, our theme at Edge Forex for the last week or so, that's why I'm coming live every day, and I think we're at the cusp of a historic trading opportunity, historic trade opportunity, where I am expecting that we can make upwards of 1500 plus pips in matter of weeks. In matter of few weeks, we can make on a single trade. I'm talking, guys, single trade, we can make upwards of 1500 pips. I spoke about it yesterday. I speak about it again today, and see if we can, get more clarity about the trade. But before I do that, I wanted to show you guys what we did last week. So last week on our own trading with our own signals, we generated almost 800 pips in 1 week through our signals. And I wanted to show you guys what our signals they look like. Okay. So every time, so you can follow our signals either on our Telegram or you can follow our signals on our Discord. So I think Discord would make more sense because we are including charts. I thought we were including charts on Telegram, but unfortunately we are not. I'm going to talk to our tech team to make sure that we include some charts on our Telegram signals as well. So here you can see last week we generated 700 or almost 800 pips for last week in 5 days and generated a profit of $1,283. So if you were to follow our trades and you had say around 10 to 12,000 or $15,000 in your account, you would have made almost $1,300 following our trades, following our signals that we give in the real time, both on Telegram and on Discord. So let me show you what our trade, what our signals they look like on. Okay, here. So once you sign up, it's free. Absolutely, guys. That's the thing. First things first. Everything that I'm showing you is 100% free. We don't charge a single penny for you to follow our trades. You trade what we trade. You see what we see. You follow our trades exactly the way we do. So we place a trade, we send a signal. It's not just sending a signal. These are real trades, and I'll show it to you guys how to verify as to what we are asking you to trade is we are taking the same trades on our own. So for example, now earlier on the 17th, that's the close, that's the open, AUD, CAD. I want to see a single one. These are all multiple trade ones. Close by. Okay, here we go. Okay, here. For example, where is that? EU or CHF? Okay, here we go. Okay, so when we send you guys a trade signal, we also send you guys a screenshot of the chart, the way it looks. We can see the RSI is oversold, but that's not the only reason we are entering in the trade. There are multiple factors that must come true in order for us to take a trade. I will create another video to go over our strategy. I made multiple videos before around our strategy, but I'll make another one. Maybe I'll go into a lot more detail in the next one. But we capture the chart the way it looked at the time when we took the trade. So in this case, we took a buy trade and the chart looked like this at very moment. So if you guys want to go back and scrutinize, you have all the tools to do that. We capture the time, we capture the actual trade. So we send you guys a trade, say we ask you guys, okay, open EUR CHF at this price, which is the market price at the time, and then at the end of the day, we show you guys exactly what trades we have open every evening. So you guys know if you in case miss the trade and you want to come back later and get into the trade, you have an option to do that. So now every evening you see our open trades. So let me show you guys how it looks from one evening to another. So now you have a lot more trades here on the 13th of June. So every evening we show you guys, hey, this is our book. This is our book as of now for all our open trades. So you guys can, if you guys missed it, you can open it if you want to wait for the next one. So you see exactly what our exposure is. You know exactly what price we opened it at. You know exactly when we opened that particular trade. Okay, guys. So now, so you can follow our open trades. You can follow our closed trades. EUR CHFs I was showing you earlier. So the price moved exactly how we expected it to move. Now here you can see when we got into the trade, RSI was below 30. Again, when we're closing the trade, RSI is above 70. So buy when it's oversold, sell when it's overbought. Simple. but that's not the only criteria for us to buy and sell. It gets a lot more involved. So I will share that with you, as I said, in another video. So just to give you an idea, we capture, to be honest, to show you guys exactly when we take our trade, what the chart looked like. We want to be 100% transparent as to what we are sending you guys, as to what we are showing you guys. So that tells a lot about us. I don't think there's anybody else in the marketplace right now who is not only giving you the trades for absolutely no charge and also showing you everything in a 100% transparent way. And you may be asking, okay, why are you guys doing it? Like, how do you make your money and why would you do that? Number one, no, I'm not doing it, or we're not doing it out of the goodness of our heart. Number one, a reason is Forex trading's got a very bad rap in the marketplace, saying everybody thinks it's like some crypto scam. Everybody sending signals are nothing but a scam. We want to break that mold of the marketplace. We want to show you guys that we are there can be an honest signal provider. There can be an open signal provider in the marketplace who is honest, who has proven track record, and who's going to be here, who's been here for the last 5 years and going to be here for next many years to come. So that's one thing. And why we give out our signals for free, just to show you guys. And if you guys just starting out and you cannot afford our managed account services, that's where we charge a small fee on a monthly basis. That if you're busy and if you do not have enough time during the day to follow our trades and to manage your own account, we charge a small fee to manage your accounts just the way we would manage our own accounts. So we set up your accounts on our servers to take trades when we take trades. So we manage everything end to end. All you have to do is just share your MT4 credentials, not your account credentials, the MT4 credentials that will let us place the trades for you, and we take care of the rest. So now let me show you what our results they look like. We spoke about the market. We're going to come back to the market, and I'm going to talk about that 1500 pip trade, guys. I don't want you guys to miss that because I am super excited for that particular trade, and we're going to make some freaking absolute crazy amount of money on that trade. I am so excited. I cannot wait because the trade can happen, trigger next week or the week after. Timing, I don't know. It's matter of if, it's a matter of when, not if. So I am super excited. I'm going to share that with you. But in the meantime, let me show you guys what we do. Hang on, I had it open. Here we are. Okay, what you're looking at here is FX Blue, which is a third-party service that we signed up with. That we link our account with them, so we can see the account type is a real account. It's not a demo account. It's not some hanky-panky going on. And you can see that the account has been live for 1,599 days. So that tells you that we know what we are doing. That tells you that there is a solid history behind this account, behind this strategy. So we're not just shooting the shit, we are talking the talk. Okay, so again, which you can see, we generated 68,000 pips over the last 1,600 days with a total profit risk reward ratio of 3.16. So for every dollar that you risk, you are generating $3.56 in return. That is crazy, guys. That is really good. We have a profit factor of 2.34 over last 1,600 days. And if you want to see our exact trades, and if you want to match our trades to our signals, you can do that by coming to this page. This is a public page. There is no sign up or login required. You can come in and look at our orders. Go here and then look at closed orders, and you can just sort it by close date. Okay, so you can see all the trades that we placed, all the profits or loss in these cases, lots and lots of profits. and the pips and everything. There's nothing hidden, guys. There's not a thing that we hide from our followers, from our subscribers. What we trade is what we send out the signals for. What we trade is what you trade. We make money together. We win together. And how do you know we win? It's in front of you guys. I can't make this up, right? I cannot make this up. This is in real time. So if we started off with say 3 grand, now we are up to, in this particular account, so now we are at 15,745, and there are multiple accounts. Say we have other accounts where we are starting price starting was say 60,000. Then we have another one where starting says 100,000. So again, you need to focus on how much you are generating monthly, and you need to focus on how it is going to grow with compounding month over month. So it's not just because I'm saying you're generating 4% monthly, 4% of 1,000 is 40. Now next month you're going to be making 4% of 1,040, which is going to be a little higher than 40. And then the next month you're going to be making 4% of 1,080, which is going to be higher. So that's the beauty of compounding. And then when it hits that hockey stick chart, hockey stick level pattern, then you see it starts going in exponentially, and then you'll see that 1,000. That's why we have created this. Our Discord is called Road to a Million, because all roads, we have 3 roads: low road, middle road, high road. All roads, they lead to a million. I've made a couple of videos about that. I'll share with both in our Telegram and in our Discord, so you guys get an idea. I'll also put it on YouTube. So that said, let's get back and talk about that 1,500 pip trade that I was talking to you about. And the trade is on around EUR, USD, or on DXY, whatever you guys want, whatever you guys are comfortable with. That's where you want, you can take that trade there. So now if our trading, like before, let me take a step back and let's talk about when I'm taking a long-term trade, when I am looking at technicals, what is it that I look at? I look at, first of all, I take a very, very long view. I take a look at how things are looking, say 10 years or 15-year chart, and then it gives me an idea as to which direction I want to go in and which direction trade should I be looking at. So let me zoom out. Let me make this into a weekly chart. Okay, guys? Let me make this into a weekly chart, and let me zoom out. And I am going back, say 2008. And if I'm going at 2008, that's telling me if I go from left to the right, where is my price moving? Is it going higher? Is it going lower? Obviously, it's going from left to right, is going lower. So my trend is low, not high. So I create a trend line. So that's what it's looking like. Oops. That's what it's looking like right now. And you can see, if I zoom, the price actually broke the trend line and is moving, looks like it's moving higher. But I think, in my opinion, this is nothing but a fake out. Why? Because there's a time-tested strategy that I have when I'm entering in, say, medium to long-term trade. It's a time-tested strategy where we call a triple edge strategy, where we identify an overextended trend. That's our first edge. Why? This is an overextended trend that we're looking at. Look at RSI. RSI is above 70, so that's overbought, overextended trend. So let me actually let me do this. Let me go to remove this trend line. So we already know the long-term trend is low. Okay, even though the price right now is moving higher, it's overbought, but the long-term trend is low. So we want to go with the trend. We want to go where we believe the trend is going to take us. So let me remove this chart, and let me also make a change to, because I don't like, oops, okay. Why is it doing that? Okay, because I don't want to see the SMA line on my RSI. I like things clean. Okay, so I'm going to change this into a daily chart. So, because you were looking at monthly, okay. Okay, guys. Price, you can say Let me do this for you guys. Okay, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So now it's creating again lower highs, and I think this is where the price is moving. All I'm doing is I'm just following the trend. All I'm doing is what's really, really obvious in front of my eyes. So now if I do that, oh sorry, this is my mistake, guys. This is the monthly chart I'm looking at. I thought I was looking at a daily chart. So like, why is it that way? Something is not right. So let me do this. Okay, so this is the daily chart we are looking at. Okay, so now first things first. So our first edge is overextended trend. So again, just look at the RSI here. Look at the RSI, it's overbought position. That's our first edge. That's what we look for. Then we look for, so our second edge is we look for a divergence. So now what is a divergence? Divergence is where the price is moving, making higher highs. See that? So this peak is lower than this peak. So the latest peak is higher than this previous peak. But on the other hand, the RSI is making a lower high. So RSI is saying, no, I do not agree with the price movement that is happening at this moment. So what that tells me is there is an 80+% chance that the price is about to move. But hey, we're not going to jump the gun. We want to make sure we move in when we have a confirmation. So that's our triple edge. So that's the third edge. So the third edge is when, if, it's not if, in my opinion, but I'm like so overly excited about this trade, guys. It's not funny. So when this price here breaks this trend line, and hopefully I should be using hope. Hopefully, likely it's going to back and test the trend line again, because now the trend line that was support will become resistance. Once it breaks and comes down below this level here, is going to be an entry of a lifetime, guys. So that is where you want to enter this trade, right around approximately here. So that is where you want to enter this trade, say 113.50, 113.50, or sorry, 113.75, something like that. Just a little hint. I'm so sure about this trade, highly convicted, that I've already started to open some very, very small orders. Small enough that even if it goes against me, I'm not going to lose my sleep over it. So with very, very tight stop loss. But if you really, really, really want to be sure, you want to enter when this happens here, and it is going to be explosive. And in my opinion, it is going to go from 115 or 113.50, 70 down to par in matter of days, not weeks. See, here it took it, say, from March, April, May, June, 3 months to make that 15% move. And in my opinion, on the way down, it's going to take less than 3 weeks. That's my prediction in this thing. I could be wrong. All right, what could go wrong? What would make me change my opinion is if and when it breaks this top trend line. Let me extend it. If the price moves above, guys, these are markets. There's nothing written in stone. If something like that happens, hey, I stand corrected. It was a wrong call. But if it breaks this trend line here, or sorry, this horizontal line here, guys, go all in, because we are going to do the same. And I'll make sure that I'll let you guys know that this is happening. So make sure to log in, make sure to join on a daily basis, because I'm going to be live every day throughout next week and into Saturday, just like I am today. So that's our trade that we are following very, very, very closely, guys. When it triggers, I am super, super duper excited. It's going to be one of my best trades ever in the last 20 years in my career. So I am super excited about it. I want to make sure you ride along with me. Again, guys, there's nothing guaranteed in these markets. As long as you're nimble, as long as you are on your toes, because these are very scary markets. All it's going to take is Trump to get out and say something stupid. That's all it's going to take to negate this trade. So I don't know what he's going to say, what he's going to do. So all I'm looking at is technicals. All I'm looking at is how things are. All I'm looking for that the pent up demand for US dollars that has been destroyed over the last 2 months. And when that reverses, when that happens again, when the demand for the US dollars, guys, watch out. It's a coiled spring that is waiting to just explode. So that is what I am following, and I'll make sure I will keep you guys up to date on this particular one because, as I said, like I'm repeating, because I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited about this that it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a trade of a decade. So all that said, I think that's all I wanted to cover today. And if you guys have any questions, I am all ears. Anything you guys want me to cover, I'm more than happy to answer or cover for you guys. So you can ask me on Telegram, Discord, Facebook, platform of your choice, guys. I'm here. So anybody? Okay, going once, going twice, and I am out for the weekend. You guys have a great weekend. I will talk to you on Monday to update you guys on where things are and where we see things moving. And till then, take lots of rest, have lots of fun. Guys, it's all about striking a balance. Yes, we want to make money, we want to trade, but on the same hand, we want to be going out and having some fun. So I'm going to be going out with my son for mountain biking, and later we're going to go to the beach, have loads of fun. So I am all fully charged for the next week's trading. So I'll see you guys Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.